Seth Rollins' marriage has crumbled in spectacular fashion and the entire wrestling world is stunned because the shocking cause of this implosion is none other than Liv Morgan. What was once seen as WWE's golden couple has now been ripped apart, leaving Becky Lynch devastated after discovering her husband's long-running secret affair with a rising star. This is not a scripted storyline meant to grab ratings. This is real-life pain, betrayal, and humiliation that has left one of WWE's most respected women broken while exposing Rollins as a manipulative, deceitful fraud. Becky, admired globally as the man, stumbled across evidence so undeniable and so humiliating that she had no choice but to end the marriage, with proof that could not only destroy her personal relationship but potentially derail Seth's professional reputation as well. WWE, in typical corporate panic, is scrambling behind the scenes to manage the fallout, desperately trying to protect their image while the truth spreads uncontrollably across fans, insiders, and social media. What makes this scandal even more sickening is the fact that the affair wasn't just a fleeting mistake or moment of weakness. It was a calculated deception that went on for months, right under Becky's nose, with Seth and Liv sneaking around backstage, meeting in hotels, and trading intimate messages that mocked the very foundation of his marriage. They built a hidden relationship around WWE's touring schedule, carefully plotting secret encounters, using burner phones to communicate, and covering their tracks with alibis provided by unsuspecting colleagues. The depth of this betrayal is nauseating. Sources point to the European tour earlier this year as the spark, when late-night conversations turned into private dinners and soon escalated into hotel rendezvous in multiple cities. Security footage even captured them entering the same hotel room in Manchester at 2 a.m. and not emerging for hours, while Becky remained completely oblivious, thinking her husband was resting for the next event. Messages exchanged between Seth and Liv paint an even darker picture, with Rollins openly stating that Liv was everything Becky wasn't, complaining that he was tired of pretending in his marriage, and promising that one day they could build a future together once he figured out how to separate without destroying his image. Liv, fully aware of his marriage and child, pursued this anyway, lured by the career benefits of attaching herself to one of WWE's top stars. Together they weren't just cheating, they were mocking Becky behind her back, belittling her achievements, and laughing at her joy when she won championships, as text evidence shows them dismissing her celebrations as embarrassing. The confrontation between Becky and Seth was explosive, with Becky presenting undeniable proof while Seth first tried to gaslight her by insisting she misinterpreted harmless conversations. Even when cornered with evidence, he downplayed the relationship as meaningless physical encounters, all while still refusing to cut ties with Liv. Within 2 days Becky filed for divorce, citing adultery, emotional abuse, and irreconcilable differences, determined not to let her life continue under lies. Insiders say WWE executives including Triple H were aware of rumors circulating about the affair long before Becky uncovered the truth but chose to stay silent, prioritizing their creative plans and financial interests instead of protecting one of their most valuable female stars from humiliation. This choice exposed WWE's willingness to protect its male stars at any cost. Legally, Becky is poised to secure significant portions of Rollins' wealth, including WWE earnings, investments, and royalties, while fighting for custody of their daughter. The evidence, including private investigators, findings of extravagant gifts, expensive dinners, and surveillance footage, is overwhelming. WWE's PR machine is frantically trying to bury the story, but the fan reaction has been brutal. Chants of "cheater" and "homewrecker" now follow Seth and Liv at events. The women's locker room has turned on Liv, with colleagues labeling her a traitor to sisterhood, while some reportedly refused to work with her at all. Her career, once on a steep rise, may be permanently scarred by her role in this scandal. Meanwhile, Seth's reputation as a leader and face of WWE has been shredded, with his credibility in shambles and his legacy tainted by his actions. The financial and emotional toll is staggering, with Becky ensuring through legal channels that Seth pays heavily for the betrayal, but no financial settlement can undo the deep psychological wounds. Their young daughter is left at the center of a fractured family, destined to grow up learning that her father chose deceit over loyalty and selfishness over love. WWE's brand has taken a hit, with investors worried about the impact of adultery scandals on a company that markets itself as family-friendly, and backstage trust has eroded, with many questioning whether personal and professional boundaries are truly respected within the business. The courage Becky has shown in walking away, refusing to stay trapped in a marriage built on deceit, has earned her immense respect and support from fans and peers alike. This story is no longer just about Seth Rollins' betrayal. It's a defining moment that has revealed the toxic culture behind WWE's glossy image, where loyalty is trampled, image is prioritized, and the victim is left to suffer while the culprits are shielded. Whether WWE can recover from this scandal remains to be seen, but one thing is certain: Becky Lynch will emerge stronger, while Seth Rollins and Liv Morgan will forever carry the stain of being the couple who destroyed one of wrestling's most admired families for selfish gain.